Aaron, Anya, hello there. Welcome on in. How are you guys doing? Aaron Redeeming first. Hope all is well. It's good to see you. Stream. Since Deadeye is missing. Deadeye might show up. Never know. How are you two, though? I'm blaming my penguin grab first. Oh, sometimes it just doesn't load up right away. Takes a little while. Hope everyone had a good Christmas. Mine was busy. Shane, hello there. Welcome on in. And Deadeye. There's Deadeye, see? Hello there, Deadeye. How are you doing? Hope all are well. Either way, how are you guys doing? I'm doing well there, Anion. Exactly. Merry Christmas. Of course. Merry Christmas. A day late. Didn't stream on Christmas. My apologies. It was a Wednesday. And I wasn't home. You heard no notification. I sent a notification. You're going deaf. Back to work tomorrow. That's alright. Back into the swing of things. Although getting back to work on a Friday, that's silly. Silly Christmas falling on the middle of the week, messing everything up. No worries, I got you, Deadeye. Aaron yelled stream instead. They had your back. You're the first week of January off. Well, there you go. Nice little holiday there. Nice vacation. Yuletide. Oh, it was well. We had spent, me and Hannah spent the night at her parents' on Christmas Eve. So we spent the morning there and then got home around 12 yesterday and then just kind of hung out. Nice, peaceful Christmas. We did all my family things the weekend before Christmas. Would we get cinnamon? Oh, she was spoiled. She got all sorts of stuff. She got treats, a few new toys. She got all sorts of things. She got a new wand toy. She likes her wands. What time is it for everyone right now? It's 4:37. It's not almost 12 Anya, how are you awake? It's crazy. It's 12:38 a.m. for Shane, my goodness. I updated to 1. Whatever the new update is. 21.4. That sounds right. I don't have all my mods that I usually have. But finally gave time to clean up my mod list. Shane and I, we on the grind all day, every day. No, you guys just don't sleep. It's crazy. Clock o'clock. Hello there. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Y'all have a good Christmas? Oh, it was well. Did y'all have some cookies? Time to go face the least scary mob added in 15 years. What? Oh, it's still kind of scary, but uh, yeah, it's different. You're having some right now. There you go. It's lovely. Treated myself after work entire year straight. Working an entire year straight. There you go. Good, good. Cookies are delicious, aren't they? No, it's not. I'm more scared of zombies with iron shovels than the creaking. That's fair. Some those zombies can hit hard. I don't know. It's interesting. I haven't really looked into it. It's not meant to be a horror game, though, at the end of the day. It's everyone's favorite cake. I like red velvet and carrot cake, but I can't decide what I prefer. Red velvet with cream cheese frosting is probably my favorite. But I'm just not a big cake person. No it can't be too chocolatey of a cake. That just goes for most sweets. True, but they are marketed as so eerie, scary mop. If you guys had ice cream cake, ooh, ice cream cake can be good too. Finally got a PC. Not really used it. Just downloading a lot right now. I feel that whenever you get a new computer, you'll spend a day just getting it set up how you like it. At least for myself, I'm a little particular. King Cat, hello there. Wait, hold on. Pretend I didn't come in. All right. Moving on. Ice cream cake tops every cake. Interesting. Coffee cake is so good as well. I feel like I've had coffee cake. I don't know. Oh, my rad lad, Jad Thand. Oh, hello there, King Cat. How are you? You're not having coffee cake for Yule breakfast. You're not having Yule breakfast. Did you have some? I don't know if I've really had too much coffee cake. I can't picture the taste. Picture the taste. Can't taste the taste. You get the point. Used to make ice cream cakes on order. They're so hard to work with, but they taste so good. You've made ice cream cakes? That's crazy. Yes, I did. It was amazing. That's a Yuletide only food. Cakes we have close to us, carrot cake is like a bunch of different nuts and they make it perfect. Ooh, interesting, intriguing. Got a pool yesterday. There's snow on the ground. I can't picture myself in a pool at the moment. I got some socks. I got some more Lord of the Rings socks that I was really excited about. It's always silly. With Pawn. Would you drown? Is that why you can't picture yourself? No, it's cold outside. It's winter time. Be honest with you, I don't remember the last time I was ever in a pool. I always swim in lakes. I grew up on rivers and lakes. He's a dwarf, too short, and can't swim. That is not true. He can swim just fine. An old man. Hey, swimming is good for old people. Swimming's great. Lakes? Crazy man. It's what I grew up with, Shane. Still go out on the water every summer. Is that a big that Lego had to be expensive. I bought a Lego for Hannah. I bought her the poinsettia because apparently poinsettias are poisonous to cats. And she kind of wanted one. So I got her a Lego one. And there's some sort of Nintendo game. I don't know what it is. It's exciting. Got a new phone. I'm so used to this one though. Phone. Dad, when you are describing something as aged, do you say aged or aged? Aged? Grew up on the south coast with waves towering over me. So you swam against the wave. You did surfing. That's something I've never done. Don't know if I'd be able to surf. It would take a little while. I'm all right with balancing though. Charlie, hello there. Welcome on in. How are you doing? No, aged. Hey, I know that Charlie guy. An Apple phone. Ah, there you go. It's the Apple phone. Say age, and then say ed. Aged. Aged. Any name color trick won't work on me. 2 syllables. Aged. It's aged. Anyway. Okay, I'm on my PC. There you go. There you go. I always prefer being on it. Surfing is such aura. I wish. Really, you didn't do surfing if you had waves? And we have another member in the community that lived in Hawaii for a little while, and they learned how to surf. I think. The Scottish Sea is always cold, but I'm immune to the cold. That reminds me from a time we visited some family that lives in California, and it was like 60 degrees there, and we're from Wisconsin, and it was 60 degrees, and it was beautiful out, and we're off playing in the ocean, I'm pretty sure. But all of our all the other kids were freezing that hard. You just lived there. It was a silly thing, you know. 60 degrees is great. When you're used to way warmer, it's not so. Turn your readable colors off. Yes, age ed. Ah, I don't understand. Never. I will not submit to it. Like when describing an old shippo, an aged old man of war. Pronounce age ed. It's not ringing for me there, Aaron. Used to make all these ice creams I sent in the Discord. You made ice creams? Onion. That's crazy. I don't know anyone that has ever made different ice creams. Let alone I probably know a baker. But I don't an ice cream cake as well? What's everyone's preferred device and what models? I worked with phones and they're quite interesting to me. It's a computer all the way, Shane. need a computer and a keyboard. Black, hello there. Welcome on in. Thank you for the follow as well. Hope you're doing well. Oh, we're not working on anything just yet, but the main project you see in front of you is mountain we're working on. I think I have readable colors on. I don't know how to turn it off anymore. I'm sure I can figure it out. Sure your name is the exact text as the background, or is there an outline along every name or something? My name is just slightly purpley with readable colors off. Yeah, see, your name for me is like orange. This looks so good right now. We have a shop right next to us that always gets their puts us in a picture. I'm probably gonna go now. Have a nice day and stream. Merry late one day, Christmas later. Sounds good there, King Cat. Appreciate you popping on in. Hope you enjoy your Lego there. It's a cool looking one. And Giz, hello there. How are you doing? It's great seeing you. Know that I'm talking to Taryn. I take pride in my orange. You look orange to me. Oh, you're I read it as as you were talking about your name. Yes, that makes more sense. Aaron's name for me is it's basically black. I'm okay, thank you. Just okay. Or is that a good okay? Like a little chipper okay? I'm like, I'm okay. I'm doing well. Looking for pictures of cakes I made. It's hard to find find in my gallery. This is crazy. I can't believe you made cakes. Ice cream cakes more of. A cake I can understand. An ice cream cake. That's on a whole different level. But it's basically, not completely. Well, it's like a light, I mean, if you put like black next to his name, it would look gray. Probably. Next to the Aaron's name, their name. I'm doing better. I'm not listening to this, Aaron. I got no idea what you said in 5 seconds. Oh, you probably said aged. Aged. I'm not listening. We'll listen to that later. Art hurt? Or you could listen to it now. I'm gonna take a while to finish. I'm still on bag 2 out of 23. Anyways, later, 23 bags, my goodness. Aaron, my goodness, what is this? A 44-month resub? A Prime resub be that? Whoops. I hate using Prime. I know, I wish it auto-renewed, but I don't blame it not auto-renewing. It's just kind of silly, but anyway. Prime resub, though. I really appreciate it. Those cakes do look amazing. Like, stop. Dad, remember how I said I would never end up building my storage room? How's it going? Is it done? Sorry, it's a good okay. I may be snacking on a sweet. Get Dan out of your mouth. At least share them. All good there, Giz. So annoying that that's the only reason I think I'm so far behind Hannah now. Because of Prime resub, yeah. Because you can just lose a day here or there. That, I'm sorry. Yeah, my Prime resub goes to Lige, and I always lose a few days here and there. I locked in and built it. Took 3 days. I'm not surprised. If you got enough materials and you gotta like reorganize everything, it takes a while. Now the betting odds are over/under 2.5 years on fully moving all my items. You haven't moved them in? What? Almost a month there, Shane. Can you believe it? It's been a lovely December. No, that's the worst. That's the best part. I actually enjoy organizing stuff. Almost 5 hours watch time. Build does not mean move in. Charlie, it's not that hard to move stuff in. Just start with like the bulk materials first. Like all of your stone, all of your dirt, sand, gravel, andesite, granite, diorite, grass block. What's this? You know what's going on there. That's a fancy looking ice cream. Is that even ice cream at that point? It's crazy. Yes, Thad, it is that hard. I'm doing all that. We're not follow me. I'm so mad. But look at your watch time. 1 month, 1 day, 21 hours. I'll do it in 3 years' time. Don't worry. In 3 years' time, you will have outgrown that storage room. Keep sending ice cream in the Discord so everyone starts craving ice cream. I'm not in the mood for ice cream. Do you have a mint one? I like chocolate chip mint ones. Or coffee ice cream. I've had some good coffee ice creams. D. Clark, hello there.
Well, a full 18 months and working on 19 now.
My goodness, a 19-month resub. In your 19th month. How are you doing there, D. Clark? I really appreciate that. When did you get past a year? Sent an actual recording of what I'm referring to as opposed to me trying to say it. That would probably go better. I wondered. Probably am already outgrown it, but I left the room for expansion. Oh, good. That's a good way to set up a storage room. So we're set. Nice. Hello, D. Clark. Hope you had a lovely Christmas. We used to make chocolate chips and mint so much. It's always so good. I'm good. Hope you are also. I am doing well. I am. We've been talking for almost half an hour here. Haven't done anything. Playing Fortnite while watching stream? Well, don't die now. Chocolate chip is top tier, Indian. Used to be one of the best sellers. Really? Makes sense. It's amazing. Had a good day. Hope you guys did also. I read that. Oh, you had a good day. Oh, that's good. My day's been well. Here we are. How's your Christmas been? I'm pretty sure D. Clark worked Christmas. Hung out with Sophie, though, at least. You enjoy you winning yet? That wasn't for me. Alright. I think things are slowing down here. I've been slowly getting more updates about this charity event. Those gonna be some fun things. It's gonna be fun and interesting. We went to the movies last night to see the new movie. It's really good. Psychological horror. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying. Because I don't know what the heck you just said. I don't know that movie. But I'm glad it was really good. It's good. Thanks, seeing a lot of family. I'm super glad they are from Australia and England, so all this way just to see us makes my heart warm. Oh, that's lovely. Feeling like playing CSGO? I don't know though. CSGO, my goodness. I don't know too many people that play that still. I know people still do though. The vampire movie, Thad. Surely you've heard of the original from the 50s? Oh, yes, of course. From the 50s. I don't really watch a lot of like horror movies. Oh, I don't enjoy them as much. One AM who? I'm not sure I'm buying that. Oh yes, of course, of course. Of course I do. The hash slinging slasher episode. Is anyone else's head super flat at the back? I don't ever see the back of my head. I can't look back there. But anyway, I have updated to the new version of Minecraft. Don't have all my mods. I don't have one of my big optimization ones. Kind of sad, but it's fine. We'll just play with a little less frames and a little more stutter here and there. But I finally had time to mess around with setting up the Bobby mod, which, if you don't know it, it basically allows for you to see extremely crazy render distances. Well, I don't care about extremely crazy render distances, but I do care about just having a little bit more than the normal amount we're allowed. And it allows for me to see the mountain from really far away. So that's lovely. The back of your head gets regularly flat if you lay it on your back too much as a newborn. Not enough tummy time. Well, nothing you can do. You can blame your parents. You can tell the difference. Looks awesome. What? I did have something before that allowed for a little bit more render distance, but this one, the render, I had something before, D. Clark, but this one loads it where I don't have to load it beforehand. There'd be times where I'm standing here and that wouldn't be loaded because I didn't load it beforehand. But now my render distance will load that on its own. I don't know. There's a few things that go into it, and there's a lot. I swear I'm going to specify each time I say something. You gotta take it slow, okay? Hey, ruined Fortnite. Time to log on to CSGO. In regards to blah 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 blah. It just, I don't know. I don't got a defense. Looks the same. What? Looks the same to me. Make fan alert. When here got braces or got braces really late and still got the bad boys in. I had braces at one point. I didn't mind them. My FPS dips to 10 randomly. Oh, that's too bad. One more day? What's one more day for Giz? Plans changed, so now it's the 31st. Are you spending time with Dan on on New Year's? I love that. Me and Hannah have spent New Year's together last 3 years. Because we never were able to spend Christmas together. This year was different. Yes? Oh, I love it. Oh no, yuck. But at least it's just a few more days. Yes, just a few more. Can you believe it, guys? We're coming to the end of another year. It's been lovely. And at the start of the new year, we got exciting stream things with this charity event that I'm going to be a part of for 5 weeks. 5 Saturdays. New Mountainathon on the horizon. That too. I've been planning it. I've been getting a few things together. Me and Hannah set up so much last year. We didn't have to do as much this year. There was a lot of brainstorming that happened last year and a lot of stuff that was like, we can save this for another time. I've been slowly getting things together for it, thinking a few things through. 5 days, I can't wait. It's exciting. Anyway, if anyone missed it, we did something funny last stream, whenever that was, a week ago, last Thursday. We wanted to give a little bit of a reference point as to how big the mountain is. So we planted a jungle tree next to it. And I still find it really funny how small it looks. Just to add a little bit of perspective on how big the mountain truthfully is. Sounds about right. He died to a pistol. Could be worse. No, just a mountain. Just a mountain. We have fun Christmassy chests as well. I hope they don't stay around long. I thought they were only supposed to stay around on Christmas. I'm going to sleep. Are you actually, Onion? If so, you have a lovely night. I have an amazing plan. How about you stream 5 hours earlier? I just don't work that way. I wish I could. For you guys that are always up so late. It just doesn't work out. I think they stay around until the new year. Do they? I swear they went away pretty fast. Oh, I'm in another game. I would murder you in game? What? Oh, goodness. If I started streaming early? I already start stream a little early. I had no idea what I'm to do. I'll also cry. Do you know how much thinking I have to do to program my full day macros? They're so painful to set up. You can't just change the time on them? Used to jokingly play Fortnite and Valorant, but I also played a bit of Minecraft, and that's it. You? I myself have played so many different games. Although I never played Valorant. I moved away from FPS games by the time that one came out. Turn up my beacon beams again. Nope, because then I have to adjust this spot, change the spot. It's just a long line of key presses and depresses and delays. So much to keep track of. Anion's in the same boat, you just play every game. It's just daily games. Played any free game because spending money on a game I've never played bothered me. Really? I've bought so many games. Just for the fun of it. If I have a friend tell me we should play a game, I mean, if we can get a little group of us together, I'm down. I'll play just about any game. I've bought games to play game night and not played them again. We'll come back to them, maybe. Speaking of, I got a few games people should buy. I think anyone that wants to play in the next game night sometime next month, they should get Pummel Party. It's on sale till the 2nd. I don't know the day I'm gonna do it just yet. T. Clark's living the dream. T. Clark is the dream. Yep. Or Nightmare, whichever, you know. I have to buy games. What a scam is what scam is this, Thad? I'm sorry. Games are fun. Pummel Party's fun. When you're winning. Actually, it's not fun when you're winning. You want to be middle of the pack. It's like a Christmas tree of macros. Hey, would you be able to come put another blanket on me? I'm freezing and my head is pounding. Did you not take your medicine? I told you to take medicine. I know you did. Yeah, I can grab one. I'll take a break later. That's what it looks like for just one. Pummel Party is fun. I tried to play some the other day, but work kept me too busy. That's fair. Maybe we'll try and find a... I think I want to play it next month. I did. I believe you. Yes, you can. Go do it. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Take the break and take the break. We mean go help Hannah out. It won't take long. I'll be right back.
Hannah needs a blanket.
Alrighty, I'm back. Thank you for the 100 bits there, D. Clark. You're too kind. I got Hannah a few blankets and I made her some nice tea. Can't seem to fall asleep. I don't know why. Have you tried closing your eyes? I find that even when I can't fall asleep, closing my eyes and just laying there, eventually you fall asleep. That and white noise. You guys are talking about Fortnite and build mode. It's different. Is Hannah sick? She's not feeling the best, yes. But it only just it's hitting her hard at the moment. She was feeling fine this morning. But we got her some nice tea and put some honey in there. And I got Hannah a little snack if she's feeling up for it. Too early to say goodnight? Well, it isn't if you're heading to bed. Appreciate the hug to Hannah. She probably used a nice warm hug. Soft snow falling sounds. Soft snow falling sounds. My goodness. Or this one oil rig in the Arctic at night sound. I know D. Clark likes thunderstorms. Finds those peaceful. I got the Hannah turned down whatever noise thing that's built into iPhones. And apparently what I like is dark noise. Sounds like a fan. Although I could totally get behind rain. Just like a nice steady rain. Thunderstorms looming on the horizons and rumbling are great. Ooh, I feel that. There's been many a time where I've been in a cabin and you can hear storms rolling in. Or you wake up to one and there's something about it. Which now that cabin has a metal roof, so if you sleep in it during a storm, oh, the rain sounds. I can't fall asleep without my thunderstorms. Really? You can't at all. See, I can fall asleep just fine with my fan. But like if me and Hannah are ever visiting, like spending a night somewhere else, I gotta use my built-in dark noise thing on my iPhone. I feel so fancy. Although I forgot my AirPods when we visited my family. The weekend before Christmas, and I had to borrow Hannah's. She's two now, two sets. She has a fancy set of AirPods. I don't understand. So I had to borrow her old pair. But apparently she uses her old pair to fall asleep in, so I kind of felt bad. I told her I'd take the new ones, but I figured she'd want those more. I only fall asleep when Thad streams. Oh, stop. You're getting eighth partied. That's about how those Battle Royale ones go. So I've never enjoyed them. Funny enough, this one B-17 cockpit at night sound is amazing. So intriguing. I downloaded a whole Thunderstorm album to make sure I have it everywhere I am. I love that. Before, it was Felicia at Gen Con, Elijah's wife, pointed out, because I had said, I was like, yeah, I listen to fan noises. I just looked them up on Spotify. And she had said, you don't use the built-in thing on iPhones? I was like, what? I didn't even know there was one. So Felicia had brought it to my attention. Also, yeah, you saw my list of macro programs, so forgive me if I hee and haw when you change your stream time. It hasn't changed too much, to be fair, Aaron. I'm almost always live before 5. I never start late. I can send you my sleep sound playlist if you like. I'll stick to my fans. Tea is amazing, thank you. I know. I'm quite the tea maker. That Keurig hot water and a tea bag with some honey. I got no idea what tea flavor it is. It's just the one Hannah kept asking for when she was sick last time. I know how to get warmed up when blankets can't do the trick. Chamomile honey or chamomile, I don't know. You get the point. With extra honey. If you're still really cold after that, I do suggest taking a nice warm shower. Or you could grab my heated blanket, but I don't know if that'll help. Chamomile. I haven't had tea in quite a while. A warm tea. Hot tea. I'm sure I'll somehow end up getting sick. Usually it's a sore throat for me, so I'm sure that'll eventually happen, so soon I'll probably be having tea before I know it. Last year, I kept getting sick at the beginning of the year. I don't know if you guys remember that. I just kept getting sick. Like there was like it was just a few weeks. It's like I got over one cold and I went right into another. It's not fun. You know what else I can get behind? I can fall asleep to audiobooks. I don't like to. I've never, I usually don't because I want to actually pay attention to the audiobook. But there's been times where I've put on an audiobook uh, as I've laid down in bed. There's been times where I notice that I'm dozing off quite rapidly and I'm like, what? I can't do this. I want to pay attention. I don't use that, but man, does it work. I had more ideas hit me about the void stuff that we'll eventually do. I'd seen some pictures of some really cool Minecraft floating islands with builds on them. And it got my mind thinking about my world. Let's see if this works out. I think this will work. I want to bring this forward to... This game's like advertisement board in Beverly Hills. What? Oh, you know what else? What other mod I grabbed when I was updating all mine. I've started, I messed around with Axiom a little bit. The mod is crazy powerful. If you thought World Edit was powerful, Axiom is just on a different level. You can do so much so fast. They have every movie skin and all the singers. I don't know. I wouldn't even know all of them. Wouldn't know most of them. Well, anyone have any fun New Year's plans? Never got around to ask if anyone had Christmas plans. I asked a few people, I think, but anyone have any New Year's plans? No, me and Hannah don't have anything like explicitly laid out. We'll probably just have a nice dinner and hang out together. I'll see what happens as it gets closer. We had planned on having a more cozier Christmas night, but we were both so tired. She got back into watching Doctor Who, so that's been on. I've never seen it. I've only ever seen clips here and there. So I kind of started watching that with her. No idea what most of the stuff is going on. I'm just kind of watching from wherever Hannah's watching from. And it's quite a cool show. Can see why people like it. In regards to New Year's plans, I'm working and likely to be asleep before midnight. I feel that. I feel that. I don't know, when does New Year's fall? What day is it? It's on a Tuesday. Maybe I'll stream. Probably not. You guys always... you guys are always so silly. If I said I was streaming on New Year's, these guys would ask me to stream till midnight. And I think the funny thing of it all is that a majority of you would probably just be in bed before we hit midnight. It's so hard to do to stay up late now. I like my sleep. Oh, a Thad stream to end the year? It may be, possibly. It's on a Tuesday. Honestly, if I'm streaming on Tuesday, I gotta see. I don't know if Hannah's working the day. Yeah, we gotta plan some things out, but I don't think Hannah's in the mood to plan things out at the moment. So I'm gonna ask her if we had any plans with her family next month to try and plan out game night. Because at the moment, I'm gonna be at home all of January because I'm gonna be streaming every single Saturday in January. Saturday mornings into early afternoon for 3 hours. So that'll be fun. So I gotta find an actual day that we want to do game night on. That's not hard. It's waking up early. That's the hard part. I always wake up early. It was nice when we went to visit my family. One of my brothers was actually up at the same time I was. He actually got up before me. He had went to bed early, to be fair, earlier than me by quite a few hours. But he was actually I was able to spend the morning talking with him. He was much more cheerful in the morning than when we first got there. He was very tired. I got him um I don't even know what I really got him because I don't drink any sort of whiskey, but I got him like a whiskey drink burner mix thing. I don't know. But he loved it. I rarely see his face light up, and when he realized what I had gotten him, it was amazing. And I still haven't gotten the gift that he got me. Apparently, it was on the way. Apparently, it got delivered. I'll have to get mailed. Last year, he got me a Lord of the Rings the Lord of the Rings map from Displate. It's a company that makes like metal posters or pictures. They're really cool, to be fair, because they're like magnets. I think the whole concept behind them is that you could put a magnet on your wall, and then you can easily switch out all of your different displays. Well, I only have one, and I was not putting that magnet on a wall in a place I'm renting because it looked like a very dangerous, very sticky object to put on a wall that would rip the sheetrock. It was a cool idea. Oh, and Hannah's parents are too kind. They got me, they had found a Lord of the Rings cookbook. There's all sorts of different recipes in there. I read through it the second I opened it up. I had finished reading it and I told, sit next to Hannah. And I was like, all right, I'm done. I read through everything. They're like, everything? I'm like, yeah. They got a fun cookbook. It'll be fun to mess around with all sorts of different things in it. That, and they got me the sign Bilbo makes Frodo put up on their front gate of, say, in the Fellowship of no admittance except on party business or whatever. So it'll be fun to find a place to hang it up. I joked I'll put it on. I was like, I'll put it on the office door when I'm streaming. I didn't do that because it wouldn't really hang nicely on the door. I have to find a different place. It's not to read that. You need to do cooking stream and cook them down. No. A fun concept. It's a no, mainly because it would require a camera. But just think about the absolute setup you would have to put together to make a cooking stream. You'd have to bring a computer into your kitchen, set up probably multiple cameras, which would be wires everywhere. Guess a laptop works. You could use a laptop. Oh, sounds like a lot of work. Just wear a head cam. Like a GoPro. I just put a GoPro on my head, Dan. It would work. Be very jittery. No. And Dan, hello there. How are you doing? I don't know if you snuck on in earlier. You see what you see? Would you be able to stream from a I don't know. I've never used a GoPro. Like, are you able to send your video out to a device and then stream what you're sending out? I don't know. I'm doing okay. I did sneak in earlier. We have a Giz lurking around, I know. Trying on my new keyboard. My beautiful lady got me. Aw. Sounds fun. It always takes me a little while to get used to a new keyboard. Or a mouse or something like that. It's like keys are just a little bit different. It's a lot quieter than my old one. I don't think it matters for me. I would need a keyboard that's like very quiet. And even then I just type very loudly. Me and Hannah got new keyboards sometime this year, earlier this year. I haven't had a fancy keyboard before, so I said screw it. I'm gonna get a nice one. Like an actual mechanical one. And I got whatever key one is quiet. I think it's the red keycaps. And it's quiet. It's quieter than other ones anyway. But it just I apparently type really loudly. I made a joke. I was like, if I get the normal, like I think it's I don't know what the other color of a mechanical one is, but if I get the normal clicking sound one, it would be like it probably my microphone would pick it up. Your fingers should dance over the keyboard, not pound them into submission. What? Really? My fingers do dance over the keyboard. I just click a lot of keys fast. Huh? You heard Dan. Why not both? And so the keys and yeah, you can be skilled at both. Oh, that's for sure. Hilton. You know, sometimes Dan tries to sneak a comment in. Other times he's just blunt with them. What? We don't have to bring feet in this conversation. My goodness. Vardar, hello there. How are you doing? Vardara? Is it Vardara? Please remember. Remember me? Did you change your name by any chance? The name doesn't ring a bell too much. I have a feeling you changed it on me. was at my 2-week phase and started chatting with you about my resource packs. Oh, fun. I just had to put together another new resource pack for 1.21.4. Good old vanilla tweaks, always having what I need. It's like late July. Oof, yeah, it was a while ago. You disappeared right after. Well, welcome back. I appreciate you making it, popping on in again. It's always good to have, those that have been here before come back again. Really helped me there? I did. Oh, look at me go. Well, I hope you're doing well then. I'm at a different time zone, so I can't watch your streams really often. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. We got a lot of people in different time zones. Some of them are crazy and stay up really late. It's 1:27 a.m. Good gracious. Why are you awake? Updated my solo world to the latest version. Sadly, no Distant Horizons yet, though. Makes me sad. Look into Bobby Mod, Dan. That's the one I'm using for render distance. Into what? Bobby Mod. This one. It took me a second to set up, but I don't know. It's the one I'm using at the moment. And I don't bump my render distance up crazy. I got 44 chunks apparently. I'm done with this game. Uninstalled. Ah, good. Free 100 gigabytes on your computer. Time for Minecraft. Minecraft's lovely. Everyone should play it. It's nice and peaceful. You can get a group of friends together, play them with them for a while. You can play alone. Play mod packs. You can build anything. You could simply explore forever. Black Flag. I enjoyed that one. I'd love to give it another playthrough. Will Black Flag soundtrack make a reappearance? I don't know if it will. Maybe one day. I wouldn't be surprised, but I've gotten so used to the lo-fi, and I feel like it really fits with us. A New Year's resolution. You're switching to mobile to lay down? Sounds good there, Anya. If you're using it for single player, Dan, by the way, make sure you have the mod menu just to be able to get to the settings of it. But what I had to do, because it didn't make the file it needed for single player stuff, so I had to, it's auto enabled by default, but I had to flip it on and off. Like I turned it off, then I clicked save and quit, and then I turned it on, and then it made the file it needed. It was weird. Then I think you need sodium with it, which I'm assuming you use. Most people use sodium now. If you don't, great optimization mod. I wish Optifine was as good as it. Because I really I enjoyed Optifine. Kind of fits, but I also think it still feels a little odd sometimes. Not the music, but it doesn't feel like that. Feel Thad-like. The lo-fi, really? That's fair. Never played any other Assassin's Creed games. I've only played Black Flag for the naval mechanics. It's the only one I've played as well. It was fun. Yep, sodium all the way. Okay, good. Yeah, no. It was, there was, I needed to do this, which fixed it. And then for single player, I bumped this up to the max. to turn it on. And then the last thing I had to do was I just threw 100 in for max render distance, and then you're able to bump your render distance up the normal way. Yeah, with Sodium. I can bump it all the way up to 100. Like, even though I put 100 there, this gives Sodium still has just the option. It was a little confusing. I just kept messing around with stuff. But works great. The being able to see far. And it saves the chunks a little differently. It's interesting. I don't remember how Distance Horizons did it. I remember looking into it a while back. I think all of them had their ups and downs. Combo of pirates and assassins. As well, but Black Flag is just the best. Distant Horizon. Bobby and Nvidium all the way. Sadly, Nvidium is on hiatus at the moment. I know. I went on a hunt with a lot of my mods, figuring out which ones I needed to work on. Nobody's picked up the Nvidium one. It still just has its one original creator. I'm surprised. It sounds like they'll eventually get back to it, but you start to worry, yeah, when it's been X amount of months. But, you know, what can you do? To be fair, this update came out quite a lot sooner than usual. Distant Horizons just fills the rest of your view with low quality blocks of color. They only get detail when they drop into render distance. Yeah, that's what I remember reading with it. Low quality is such an understatement. More like pixelations or the lowest caliber. Or of pixelations of the lowest caliber. Yeah, but you can see as far as you need, and my PC that works. It can't handle the render distance. Exactly. It was one of the ones that I thought about it. The Distance Horizons one. And then you had suggested NVIDIA, Aaron, and that one just allowed me to bump my render distance, and that worked for when I had it. NVIDIA mainly just optimizes your game in a revolutionary way, while Bobby just is what loads in the chunks. Yeah. I just like not having that cut off in the view range, right? I agree. Which mine doesn't it doesn't really matter because that is just an actual cutoff in my world. But if we you know, look at that way. I have a fog effect that I enjoy. 105%? I don't know what it's set at. I like where it's at. I really don't know how this works. And if I render that much, my PC will be the first to go to Mars. really simple. You just set the percentage distance rendered for it to start the density and end the density. 10% and 105, very, very pretty. I think where mine's at. Mine's just a little more drastic than that. Where was that? Simple fog. I guess you have 10. No. Down to 15. Oh, bugger. Don't mind that. That's the old one. You didn't get spoilers. Old keybinds for screens. So I get for not having any sort of what is it? Stream Deck. Just my numpad, which I use for everything. That save. Yeah, we'll leave it at this one. I'll get used to it. I think one of the big things I look at with the fog one is the front of the mountain. Yeah. Not loaded in. Wonder if there's a way I can fix that. Sometimes it takes a second. No, it just takes a second to load in. F3A would probably fix it though. Oh, I'm eating forever. I think I bugged it out with my trident and food. Anywho, where were we? I do wish Minecraft had a better way of not having just a cutoff when we hit the end of our render distance. Then again, I think for a game that has so much that is visual, I feel like it could improve on so many visuals. It's selling game of all time here, by the way. $15 and it's still in this state. It's in a great state. Happy right where it's at. I mean, I don't run into too many bugs, like a majority of games. Nowadays, especially. Most bugs I run into are just via mods. I mean, performance-wise, right? Yeah, I could see that. But I mean, you look at any game that's coming out nowadays, they just don't care about optimization as much as they used to. I used to be able to play a game on just a little disc. They need to fix it though when there are so many people willing to make mods to improve it, right? That's like one of those things. It's like we have these mods. Hire the mod developer and implement it in the game. These mod developers do all this stuff for free. It's literally just based on donation. Amazing what a lot of people can do when they love a game. They're outsourcing needed work for the game to people they don't even allow to make money off of it, yeah. And they don't make it easy on the modders, that's for sure. There's a reason it takes a while for some mods to update. That's why I hate it. I do not enjoy when I see so many rude comments towards modders not getting around to updating like the day after. I'm like, guys, some of these people don't have a huge team of developers and they have a life. It can be frustrating, but I don't know. Minecraft's not going anywhere. All I do is wait around a few months. It usually takes about a month for most popular mods to update. And usually that does it. Time to grab that water bucket. Leave the hydrate there, Onion. Next at the company that has wrecked the state. It hasn't wrecked the state of the game to where you have to wait a few months after an update drops to be able to play the game. You could still I could say, I mean, I think a lot of people could still play it on the next update. You wouldn't have your crazy render distance. You could play Bedrock. I get what you're saying though. You think they would be able to make it a little easier. I don't know. Twitch needs to fix their app. What's going on with it now? And you're right. We can because we have beefy computers, but me back on my laptop, nope. It's fair. Chat's like properly glitched. Oh man. No, there's probably more they could do. I still think they do very well. Almost updated my Twitch app yesterday. I panicked so hard I cut off my Wi-Fi and cell service so fast. What? You're like 2 or 3 versions behind? I got no idea with mine. I never use my Twitch app. Unless it's very briefly. For reference, I still have the 2 years ago Twitch app. Not the TikTok Live Twitch app. I keep hearing about this stuff that they made it similar to TikTok, but I've never seen it. I haven't seen it anywhere. Oh. A TikTok live scroll feed. It was so bad. Oh. I don't enjoy the endless scrolling of stuff, to be fair. I just don't like being on my phone. My condolences. The entire community screamed loudly the day it dropped, but about a year later, they still haven't reverted the GUI. One of a silence for people with my update on their Twitch app. It's been one of those things that keeps popping on into my mind. I always hear more and more about movies, just movie companies, game companies, app companies. They're doing all these sorts of different things, and nobody enjoys it. Nobody likes the changes. Eventually we'll get there. Shane? I'm not sure. They may have gone to bed when I had to take a break. Worst part is that every time I open up an app, it has an in-app pop-up, so I cannot turn it off. That reminds me to update the app every time.
Here is a little Christmas gift, Thad.
Thank you there, Anion. I appreciate the 95 bits. Why the heck are you throwing bits at me? No, I appreciate it. Remember when you yelled at me? Good times, good times. You told me to. It's weird. They're just bits. I'd throw entire boulders if I could. Oh, nobody should. Y'all give me too much most of the time. One day, train pays me back some days. No, I want you guys to keep your money. I don't want anyone giving me any if they can't afford it. I know it's quite easy. It's quite easy to get sucked into it all in the moment, especially with Twitch. They got it down to a science with the hype train and all that. It's so easy to get sucked into the moment and, just quick throw a few dollars here or there. No, if y'all could, wanting to save your money here. This is me being honest now. Why don't you save it all? Save it for next month. Be streaming every Saturday. I've never done any sort of charity things with my own stream community. I'm gonna be part of a big group of streamers doing a big charity event. So if y'all could save it for that would be lovely. There'll be a link to donate. Doesn't mean you have to. But if you're thinking about giving me any at the moment, just hold on to it. Now, if you already have bits on your account, that's not, that won't be through the link, but I'll probably be throwing a donation at the end of the month. Yeah, but I believe that money is money. You can always make money if you work hard and stuff. That's for sure. Have the right mindset. Are we talking bits? If you're talking for the charity, no. I mean, I'll probably be donating as well, whatever I get. But there'll be a link for donating for the charity. Since I joined, I've enjoyed a lot of this. Has paid me back for the good times I've had as I've been around here. Paying back to you for your time and efforts. Oh, too kind there, Anyan. I'm glad you've been enjoying it. It's been great having you here. In other news, I was trying to watch someone else's Hermitcraft Season 9 decked out playthrough, but couldn't stand the not to be mean, but the playstyle, so I stopped and started watching Etho's playthrough again. Oh my god, it's so good. He did win it, Etho. A little tournament that they had going on. I'll never live down the I found a gun in a worm game. Quick thinking is just so fun to watch. That's for sure. The decked out was fun. I enjoyed the first one though. And then I eventually started enjoying the second one. There's so many changes. There was parts of it that I didn't enjoy, just from a game standpoint. The redstone behind that game is crazy. Never watched the development of it. Maybe at some point I will, but probably won't. Man, is it crazy. It's impressive. First one was good, but the second one's plethora of dynamics puts it over the... Oh, of course. There's just something nostalgic about the first one. I like some of the secret passageways. The second one didn't have secret passageways. It was always very straightforward. Redstone is insane. It's crazy highways of redstone. Watch because it'll hurt my brain. True. The dun 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 of the clank, right? Still think of that noise when I hear someone say clank. Money is something I'd give up for good people and moments that will be remembered for a lifetime. You could always do a sub there, Anyan. I know I do 6-month subs to people that I watch. And it's a little bit of a deal. As much of a deal you can give someone, but it's one of those things where it's just a easy way to support. You don't have to. I'm not saying you have to. It's just a suggestion. And no ads. Oh, no ads. I don't know, Redstone still scares me. I've only touched 5% of things you can do with Redstone. There's so much you can do with it. I should. I don't know. I find bits easier on the phone. Oh yeah, don't be buying stuff on the app. I know ads is the best thing, to be honest. Yeah, I know. It's been one of those things I always think about. There's so many streamers nowadays that run ads so that people don't get ads when they first join stream, unless they join when they're running ads. But I've never looked at the running ads being a better way of doing it. Twitch really heavily puts on streamers that you should run ads. They have a lot of incentive for it. But I've never wanted to make people feel like they should sub. I just simply said, screw it. Everyone's going to have the same deal. When they first click stream, they're going to get hit with a short ad, hopefully. And then that's it for the rest of the stream, unless they refresh it. I don't like. And we have so many like college students in here. I don't want them to be spending money. It's very easy for a college student just to open up stream, go through that first ad, and be done. The only incentive of ads is to run them periodic times, then you turn off pre-rolls, which keeps more new people here. Yeah. Kind of like doing the hourly or so odd ads. I know, yeah. I know Tabs had said multiple times to me. Because I take breaks every hour to run ads then. But sometimes I don't take the break. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's always on my mind with stream. I just don't want to keep hitting people with ads. Maybe there's a way I could set it up where I could just skip the ads. Like this in an ideal world for me, I would have it where I could have the ad run when I take the break. But I want to have it specifically run when I'm taking my break. Sometimes I don't take my break on time. So I want to have a button that runs it when I want it to. I just click it, and then I'm able to only run it for like a few minutes when I'm gone on break. And then Triple H, thank you for the Prime sub. That's amazing. I really appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. But I want to have a way to have a button to hit it, and then any pre-rolls would be gone for however long. And I know Twitch would never give up the chance that they would just allow me to run only one ad and never hit people with ads again. So I'm sure the cooldown on whatever it is, maybe you run one ad an hour and then people are free for an hour. And then after that hour's up, then people, when they pop on into stream, they just get hit with it again. So if I just don't take a break, then it just goes back to the usual that I have. I don't know. It's like, they'll never, I don't know. Just make sure you take an hour break and then run ads. That way you're always paywalling anything. You're not paywalling anything, and you get more new people. Yeah. See, I tried to sub it. It drags me to my banking app, and I confirm the purchase. When I come back to Twitch, it's not paid off. Oh, interesting. Even on your computer. Pleasure, sir. Hope you've had a great Christmas. Oh, my Christmas was lovely. I hope you had a lovely one as well. I really appreciate the sub. Is that your first month sub? Or have you been gifted, I feel like? No, it is a first month. Oh, a first month sub. Rare. What game was it for next game night? I'm thinking Pummel Party. It's on Steam on sale at the moment, Anyan. But no worries if you can't get it. Wait, what is that? Dang it! Someone finally caught on. I haven't eaten cookies in weeks. Turning that off for the charity event. Wow, after almost 11 months, you finally got rid of all the cookies we built up over the Mountainathon. You didn't build up that many over the Mountainathon. You guys just kept building them up. What happened, there's a little while here where I was playing on the weekends, and I was munching through all the cookies. That was one of those things where I thought with the Mountainathon, if you guys, majority of you are newer, but I do a big anniversary stream for the mountain when we first started it. But it was one of those things I added on with the celebration last year that didn't get used too much. It was a bit redemption. We have it here, the screen. This was last year's Mountainathon, like, goals and all that. Every 100 bits would be a stack of cookies. And I think it was only used 2 or 3 times. One of those things that I don't know if will continue. Just because didn't seem people cared about it too much. But we had a lot going on. Maybe I'll keep it around. A bunch were built up, and then we kept hammering more on top to keep it on. Yeah, that's about how it went. And then I start to threaten you guys that I'll raise the prices, and you guys back off a little. Steam is in a different region, so I can't use my card in the account. I buy gift cards and gift it to myself. That's crazy. True, if you raise those prices, you will be in trouble. I won't be in trouble. It's you guys that have to pay more. 2,500 is already expensive. No. You get so many channel points in streams. $384 per hour. Raising prices wouldn't stop most of us. I know it wouldn't. Okay. And you already do shorter streams already. It's less than 1,000 a stream. Well, also, let's put on top of that, I don't really have a lot of other redemptions. Mainly because I don't like doing them. They're very annoying, I'll be honest. They're fun, but they're annoying. These people like to be sticklers about it in chat. But it's like one of the only ones that really gets used, apart from Hydrate. I love the Hydrate one. 10 streams and you have your own statue. Only 10? True, those statues are very annoying to get done. I'll get them done eventually. I will. Keep telling yourself that. Hey, think of it this way, though. The second I start working on them, it won't take me long to build them, because I'll just make a schematic of it, and then I'll just build it real quick. Like, I'd probably be able to build all of them in one stream if I had it all set up. After the mountain, most likely. I have just come to accept that no matter what I do in the stream, I'm going to be criticized because I'm not working on a different project I have going on. And after I work on that different project, someone says in the previous stream, they'll criticize me for not working on a different project that I was working on a different stream. It's an endless loop. So I've come to accept, no matter what I do, I'm not going to be able to be doing enough. That I've lost hair watching you play Stone. Well, stop pulling it out. True. When you're going to finish the end portal, shush. It's almost done. At this point, what I should do with it, Aaron, is just make it ruins. Make it into ruins. And it would be, and I could just finish it real quick. Are you gonna move? I'm not moving the Colosseum. The Colosseum build is not as impressive as you make it out to believe. It would have been eventually. That was still before I did any like Matica or stuff in creative. It's historic. Well, I wouldn't move it. I haven't even seen this Colosseum. It's, where is it? It's a ways out. It's over here. It was back when this world was still on a server, and it was a build I was doing with someone. I did most of the building, but it was one of those builds that just never got done, and then I don't want to touch it because it was on a server. Yeah, there's partial drained ocean. Yeah. It's just a memory for now. Someday I'll get to see that close up. I mean, we can go take a flight over to it. It's not impressive. A little ambitious. I don't know. Oh, you're ocean draining. I see. Yeah, that was an ambitious project. Where is it gonna be? We're gonna hit spawn portal. That should get us close. I've never seen you in the Nether. Yes, you have. I just go through it very fast, Daniel. You have to have seen me in the Nether. I swear I've never. Well, it's nothing impressive. We'll get it done eventually. Have you seen this end project? Because if you've seen the end project, then you know. Then you've seen the Nether. Like I've made a safety fall platform in my end, and it's the my emblem. Yeah, my logo. There we go. I couldn't think of the word. Do you fix the end? Well, I'll do a different. I have a plan for the end. Just nowhere near the top of my priority. I got all my villagers here though. We actually got to set up a few more lecterns for some new books. And then I got my spawn chunks here that we're slowly mining out. We don't spend too much time mining here anymore. We got other mining projects that I care about more. Never seen Thad stream before, Thad. That's what? Ah, bugger. I don't know if I'll have an easy way of getting here. There's so many messy portals here. I'm lost here. I don't know what's happening. I'm taking you to the Colosseum. made you waste your time going around. No, it's okay. Maybe I just make a new portal. I'm pretty sure there's portals below me that I might connect to. I really don't want to have to fly through the nether. How do you do that with the map? You click this. This changes the dimension you're looking at. This will work. I just like confusing you, Tampa. I knew it. You guys do it on purpose. No, but like it makes you move at 8 times speed on the overworld map when moving in the nether while viewing the overworld map. Yeah, it does. You're correct. Because the nether is 8 times smaller. I don't know where I'm about to end up. Ah, we're in the Colosseum. I doubt this portal will take me back to the one I was just at, but you never know. Anyway, Colosseum. Build that never will be finished. But I had plans. Like, I started getting shaping done with it. But, it was nowhere near done. Definitely need some work on this shaping. But the map compensating for that is what I mean. I said, Aaron, all I did, I just had clicked the different dimension thing. I didn't do anything special. The map does the rest. It's lovely for a half-built one, because I built one built something like that. The end result would look like yours. Yeah, I still had a lot of plans. That's peculiar. Cool build though. It had potential. Imagine Minecraft server where iron things are removed from the game, but stone replaces them. Stone bucket, stone bars. Interesting. Kind of reminds me of B-Dubs Arena from Minecraft. I probably used it for inspiration. I know exactly what you're talking about. Anyhow, this is what we are kind of talking about. Emmy, hello there. Welcome on in. How are you doing? And Tikiano, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. It worked. It actually took me where I wanted. Such a funny episode of that and the King of Ladder in its inception. King of Ladder is iconic. Any of their fun PvP or prank stuff was always fun. You doing okay there, Emmy? Is that a good okay or a bad one? Did you have a good Christmas? And then, that was like, that was 3.5 years ago or more. when I was building. Now I'm a little bit more different when I come to building. When it comes to building. A little more thought process goes into stuff. I'm sad to inform. Are you off to bed? It's far too late. Gonna head to bed. Sounds good there, Anyan. No worries at all. You get some good sleep. I know, it's far too late for you. You get some rest. Hope you have a good day tomorrow. I'll be streaming tomorrow. Usual time, most likely. You have a good night there. I appreciate you hanging out for as long as you have tonight. And drop by. Sounds good there. I'm glad. You guys have fun and be responsible. Don't stay up too late. It says you. You go to bed. I'm over here. And I'm tired, and it's only 6:30 or 6:40. Good night there, Anyan. Have a great stream. Thank you there. Off you go to bed. Enough goodbyes. You're not gonna give me a Midwest goodbye. I've had plenty of those already over the last few days. Bye bye there, Anyan. Hope Hannah gets well soon. I hope so too. I heard her get up and go to the bathroom. So I hope she's feeling a little bit better. Apparently the tea hit the spot. So I'm hoping that warmed her up. Doing anything fun here, D. Clark? Playing any Minecraft tonight? Or you just relaxing? If she has a bad throat, give her tea with ginger. I did honey. Bed, Anyan. It's 1:40 in the morning and you work tomorrow. I'm telling you to go to bed. Sorry, you're right. Goodness. I am starting to feel like a Thampa around here. Guys, what are you still doing awake? I'm joking. Not allowed to. Can't yell at people. Your dad. Try not to die in my hardcore world I started on my Xbox. Oh, do they have hardcore on the Xbox now? I know they had said it was gonna be out. Bye, Anyan. Do you still prefer playing Minecraft with a controller there, D. Clark? I just don't think I could. Yeah. You up to the hardcore, I'm assuming. Dan was here earlier, Giz. I don't know if you saw him. He was testing out his new keyboard, apparently. I don't mind it. It's where I started playing Minecraft. That's fair. That's where I started playing Minecraft a whole bunch, was on Xbox. But I couldn't go back. I wouldn't be able to move around as much. I saw him. I said hi. Oh, you did? Oh, well, don't mind me, Giz. I just wanted you to send another message in chat, of course. Anyway, Hannah got me this Lord of the Rings calendar where it shows all the different events that go on uh related with Lord of the Rings, like what days they happen in the year. That had arrived today. It's really cool. So now we can put it up somewhere and be like, oh, what happened this day? Oh, this happened. There's some cool artwork in it. One of the things that can annoy me is switching from Java to Bedrock. Not being able to do some of the same things, I get irritated. I don't blame you. It's... I don't... It's amazing that there are two versions of this game. And for some odd reason, they are different. I mean, overall, it's the same game, but it's like, what happened? Why does Bedrock not allow me to put anything in my offhand? Why does Redstone work differently? Why do mob mechanics and the loading of it work differently between the two? Why can't Bedrock have mods easily able to install? Why is Java Edition easier with some of the bosses? With the Wither boss? Doesn't make sense. That's whatever, I guess, at the end of the day. Scaffolding works different between the two versions. That one bothered me. Fixing the scaffolding is different. Annoying. It is. Do you have a preference on which one you like more? I hadn't played enough Bedrock to really figure out how to use it in Bedrock. I was just very annoyed with it. So I obviously would prefer Java Edition. It's like one of those blocks. I don't understand why people hate it so much. With Java Edition especially. Like, people just hate on scaffolding. I'm like, if you gave this block a chance and learned, it's very few mechanics you have to learn. If you learned them, you and building would be so smooth. No preference now that I know how to place it in Java. That's funny. So you learned it in Bedrock, switched to Java, and you're like, what is going on? No preference. And just as annoying in both versions. I love it. scaffolding. I usually have some scaffolding in my inventory. I don't have it in my inventory per se. I'd always have some in my ender chest if I need it quickly, and I'm not near any of my building stuff. But I'll always have it on hand when I'm in a building area, either at the medieval port city or just here around the mountain. Like if I'm building any of the houses in the medieval port city, I have that. I have a stack on me. Because you can use it so much when building. So handy. Then there's other times where where I think it's probably not as handy as it could be. Where it's like, yeah, I probably could have just stacked up a block and it would have been faster. Like hard to find a good middle point with it. I won't use it in terraforming. At least on this scale. I think I might if I were to be doing a lot of like stairs and slab stuff. I'd probably use scaffolding. It's almost nighttime. The sunset. There we go. So what do you guys think? Should I try and plan out a rough idea of a base for this charity event server that I'll be on? We won't have a lot of time. Like it's 3 hours of streaming is what I get. I don't know if I'll have a lot of time for building. But if I plan something beforehand, even just roughly. Should I just go into it without a single thought? It wouldn't be big. That's for sure. But we could build something that's cool on a small scale. We could build a mountain. just real quickly. Not a mountain. It's a mountain of no-go. Just wing it. It's probably best. Hi, Cinnamon. When did you get in here? That's usually what I do. When it comes to new worlds. Usually an idea will just pop into mind after I see the world. You're gonna buy my lives back, D. Clark, if I die? Start off with 3 and I can have a max of 3. But apparently you can buy people's back. Gotta keep my team alive. I'll do my best. I'll do my best too, D. Clark. I won't die. At all. Hopefully. Probably will die. Since people will be able to PvP after they get to a red life, or if they get chosen as the boogeyman. I think that's right. Yes. Oh, hi. What's up, Cinnamon? Just popping in to say hi. I've got to head to bed. Have a wonderful rest of the stream. Sounds good there, Beastly Crawdad. It's great seeing you. You get some good rest there. I'll be live tomorrow again if you're able to pop on in then too. It's good seeing you. Sounds good. Perfect. You get some good rest. Oh, I somehow convinced one of Hannah's sisters to play the Lord of the Rings card game with me and Hannah. We had a great time, and it only took like 15 minutes to go over the basics. But they enjoyed it at the end of it. They got the hang of it. It's easy after you go through a few of the rounds. You just kind of pick up on stuff. Then after that, it's just keywords and trying to plan a little bit based off prior knowledge. That and our dungeon master finally figured out all the different things that we need to do D&D just online. Dungeon master being Hannah's brother-in-law. So we were finally able to start continuing our quest or whatever. I don't know what it's called. Our playthrough of it that we had started before in person. So that's been fun. I actually kind of prefer it being online because it's so easy to just have all my character stuff in front of me and be able to move my own character. It's much more smooth, it felt like, anyway. So we ended up playing another, a bit more of our play, of our quest or whatever, at Christmas in person. But we still a majority of it was all like on our phone or